Someone is watching you, my beloved child. If you believe in the presence of angels, heed this message and receive it with an open heart. My beloved, stay with me until the end, and you will find the confirmation your heart has been seeking. If you trust in God's blessings upon your life, subscribe to the channel and declare in the comments, "I am the chosen one." My angel speaks, my child, listen to my voice. The message is urgent and the time is critical. This warning comes to you because what is unfolding is not insignificant. There is movement in the unseen realm, a presence creeping in the shadows, a force lurking where your natural eyes cannot perceive. Someone has been watching, someone has been observing. They have been peering into your life, not just with physical eyes, but through spiritual means, tracking your steps, studying your ways, waiting for the opportune moment to act. But hear me now, my child. I will not allow their plans to prosper. I will not permit their schemes to bear fruit. That is why I speak to you now, why I reveal this to you before it is too late. You have felt it, haven't you? That stirring in your spirit, that unshakable unease, those moments when a cold presence seemed near, those whispers of caution that you could not fully comprehend. That was me, my child. That was my spirit warning you. That was the heavenly host assigned to your protection, standing in defiance against the darkness that seeks to draw near. Yet the enemy has not relented. The enemy still watches. The enemy still plots. And you must be vigilant. The one who watches you is no stranger. They are not an outsider. This is someone who has studied your ways, someone who understands your patterns, someone who has drawn near, not out of love, not out of goodwill, but out of envy, out of bitterness, out of a concealed agenda. They do not rejoice in your success. They do not celebrate your progress. Your light unsettles them. Your elevation disturbs them. And now, they are devising something that will shake your very core if you are not prepared. My child, hear me and take heed. The enemy moves under the veil of deception, cloaking himself in false kindness, in empty words, in manipulative affection. Do not be deceived. Do not be blinded by their illusion. I have been revealing the truth to you. I have been unveiling their intentions piece by piece. The sudden shifts, the strange distance, the words that sound supportive but carry a bitter undertone. These are not coincidences. These are not mere accidents. This is the exposure I have been leading you toward. What they intend is not small. Their plan is not trivial. They seek to take what is rightfully yours. They are searching for a way to gain access, not just to your physical space, but to your mind, to your emotions, to your very soul. They want you weary. They want you uncertain. They want you vulnerable. But, my child, I have made you stronger than they ever expected. I have given you wisdom beyond their comprehension. I have covered you with my divine presence, and that is why their plans have not yet prevailed. However, time is running out. Their patience is thinning. Their desperation is growing. Soon, they will make their move. That is why you must act now. That is why you must awaken. That is why you must receive this message with the seriousness it demands. For when the time comes, when they step forward with their deception, you must already be fortified. You cannot ignore this. You cannot dismiss this. If you do, the day will come when you will look back and realize that I warned you, that I called out to you, that I called out to you, that I placed the signs before you, but you did not listen. I do not want that for you, my child. I want you protected. I want you safe. I want you standing in victory, not in regret. There is someone who knows too much about you, not because you confided in them, but because they have been prying, listening in secrecy, studying your every word, your every step, your every moment of vulnerability. They have been gathering knowledge, assembling details, preparing to use what they know against you. But fear not, my beloved, for I, the Lord your God, am your shield. I am your fortress. I am your defender. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No scheme plotted in darkness shall prevail. Stand firm, walk in wisdom, remain under my covering, and you will see the downfall of those who rise against you. Be watchful, be vigilant, be prepared, but my child, I am severing their access. I am shutting the doors they have been slipping through. I am closing off the paths they have been using to observe you from the shadows. My beloved, stay with me until the end, and you will find the confirmation your heart has been seeking. If you trust in God's blessings upon your life, subscribe to the channel and declare in the comments, I am the chosen one. You must walk in wisdom. You must discern carefully. Be mindful of whom you trust, for not everyone who smiles at you has pure intentions. Not everyone who extends a helping hand desires to see you rise. Some are merely waiting for the moment to pull you down. Others linger, only to witness your downfall. But hear this, I will not permit their plans to prosper. I will not allow their schemes to succeed, for you are mine. I have set you apart. My hand rests mightily upon you. There is urgency in the spiritual realm. A great battle is unfolding beyond what your eyes can perceive. The angels assigned to you have been warring fiercely, deflecting the attacks, dismantling the traps, and shattering the enemy's plots before they can take form. But, my child, you must align yourself with me. You must heed my warnings. You must remain vigilant. The one who watches from the shadows has already begun to advance. They are no longer just considering their next move. They are no longer just considering their next move. Planning it. Their whispers have reached the ears of others, and some who know of this plot have chosen silence instead of truth. Do not be alarmed when exposure comes. Do not be shaken when hidden things are brought into the light. Some will feign ignorance. Some will pretend innocence. Others will try to distance themselves. But I, the Lord, see all. I know all, and I will uncover everything in due time. They have sought to make you doubt yourself. They have attempted to manipulate your mind, making you question whether your suspicions were mere imagination. But, my child, the Holy Spirit has been speaking to you. That unease in your spirit, that sudden discomfort, that moment of hesitation, those were not meaningless thoughts. Those were my warnings. Now is the time to walk in wisdom. Now is the time to establish firm boundaries. Now is the time to be cautious. Do not reveal everything to everyone. Do not allow just anyone into your space. Do not place your trust blindly, for the enemy is searching for an entry point, a moment of weakness, an open door, an opportunity to strike. Yet, if you remain under my covering, if you abide in my presence, if you walk in my wisdom, no harm shall come upon you. No snare set against you shall prevail. No wicked scheme shall succeed. Soon you will see what I have shielded you from. Soon, you will understand why I have been stirring your spirit to stay alert. Soon, you will recognize how close the danger truly was. And when that moment comes, do not fear, do not tremble. Stand firm in the assurance that I've already gone before you. Stand unwavering in the truth that my angels encircle you. Stand confident in my promise that I will never leave you nor forsake you. Now, my child, take these words to heart. The unveiling is near. The hidden will be revealed, the truth will be undeniable. And when it comes to pass, you will know that I, the Lord your God, have spoken. My beloved, you have been chosen to receive this message. It is no coincidence that you have come across these words today. Listen carefully, for what I reveal to you now is of great significance, and you must not take it lightly. The time has come for your eyes to be open to the truth that has been concealed, the truth your spirit has sensed, but your mind has struggled to grasp. You have been watched, my child, observed in ways you do not yet fully comprehend. Someone has set their gaze upon you, but their intentions are not pure. In the unseen realm, forces have been at work, whispering deceit into the ears of those who harbor jealousy and treachery. But I, the Lord your God, am bringing these secret schemes into the light, that you may walk in wisdom and not be taken by surprise. There is one who has been watching you, studying your ways, waiting for an opening to strike. I do not reveal this to instill fear, but to awaken vigilance within you. For too long you have walked with an open heart, seeing the good in others, trusting too readily, extending grace to those who have not honored your trust. But now I call you to a higher level of discernment. Be alert, be wise, be steadfast in my presence, and no force of darkness shall prevail against you. I am opening your eyes, my child, so that you may see beyond appearances, beyond the smiles that conceal hidden motives, beyond the words that sound sweet but drip with venom. Not everyone who walks beside you is truly for you. Not everyone who speaks kindly harbors kindness in their heart. The enemy has sown whispers into the hearts of the envious, into the minds of those unsettled by the light I have placed within you. You have questioned why certain people have suddenly grown distant, why their attitude has shifted, why an unspoken tension lingers when they speak to you. You have felt it, yet dismissed it. You have sensed it, yet brushed it aside. But now I urge, ignore the signs no longer. What you have perceived is real. What you have noticed is not mere imagination. I am sharpening your spiritual discernment because the time has come for you to rise above the deceptions working against you. There is one who watches you from afar, peering into your life through unseen windows, seeking knowledge beyond what they should possess. They do not merely observe with physical eyes, but with eyes clouded by envy. Eyes scheming in secrecy, eyes intent on manipulation. They long for what I have blessed you with, yet they do not comprehend the price you have paid. They see my favor upon you, but they are blind to the battles you have fought to stand where you stand. They do not know of the tears you have shed in the quiet hours, the prayers you have poured out before me, the sacrifices you have made. Yet still, they covet what is yours. The spirit of deception is moving, finding its way into hearts that have allowed bitterness to take root. The enemy cannot touch you directly, for my hand covers you. So he seeks access through those closest to you, those you trust, those within reach of your life. He whispers into their ears, turning admiration into resentment, respect into rivalry, and love into concealed hostility. But I, the Lord, am unveiling it now. I am shining my light into the darkness, so that you may walk in truth. No longer will you be blind to the motives of those around you. No longer will you be caught off guard by the betrayal of those who pretend to stand by your side. My child, you must be vigilant. You must be wise as a serpent, yet gentle as a dove. Do not allow anger to drive your actions, for wrath will only serve the enemy's purpose. Instead, move in wisdom. Guard your heart. Be discerning about what you share, about what you reveal, about who you permit into the sacred spaces of your life. Not everyone is worthy of access to your spirit. Not everyone should be entrusted with your plans. There are those who listen only to twist your words against you. There are those who inquire about your journey not to celebrate with you, but to seek ways to hinder your progress. I warn you now because I love you. I reveal this to you because my desire is to protect you. Archangel Michael stands at your side, armed and ready to battle on your behalf. He has been assigned to defend you against the plots devised against you. Though the enemy has strategized, his plans will not prevail. Though the wicked have conspired, their schemes will amount to nothing. Every evil eye that seeks your downfall shall be blinded. Every tongue that rises against you in accusation shall be silenced. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. For I, the Lord, am your defender. Do not be afraid. Fear is not your portion. Fear is a tool of the adversary, designed to weaken your spirit and rob you of peace. But I have given you power, love, and a sound mind. Walk in that power. Walk in that love. Walk in that wisdom. You are not alone in this battle. You are surrounded by heavenly warriors, shielded by divine protection, and upheld by my presence, which goes before you and stands behind you. This is your season of exposure. This is your time of revelation. That which has been concealed shall be revealed. That which has been whispered in secrecy shall be brought to light. Those who have pretended to stand with you while working against you shall be unmasked. Do not grieve for them, for I am removing the counterfeit so that I may establish the genuine. I am stripping away the false so that you may be encircled by the true. Trust my process. Trust my timing. Trust my voice. My beloved child, you are on the brink of elevation, stepping into a higher realm, and with each ascent comes greater exposure. Every promotion attracts opposition, but do not fear, for I have made you ready. I have molded you for this moment, equipping you with all that you require. Remain near to me. Keep your gaze fixed upon me. Do not be swayed by the distractions of the enemy, for I am with you always. I will never abandon you, nor turn my face away from you. This word is for you, a divine warning, a sacred revelation, and an instruction from my heart. Take it seriously. Meditate upon it. Seek me in prayer, and I will unveil the next steps before you. I love you with an unending love, and I will not permit harm to befall you. Walk in faith. Stand in truth. Move in the power I have placed within you. The enemy has been unmasked, and victory is already yours. The Lord declares, "My child, I have seen what is hidden from your eyes. I have observed the movement in the shadows, the lingering glances that carry unspoken intentions, the thoughts forming in hearts that do not walk in my light. There are things occurring around you, schemes unfolding beyond your awareness, but nothing escapes my sight. I have heard the whispers spoken in secrecy, the strategies devised behind closed doors, the plots of those who believe they can act without consequence. But you are not alone, for I am with you. I have been watching, and I am already moving on your behalf. There is one who has set their eyes upon you, studying your ways, not out of love, but from a heart filled with deception. They mask their envy behind polite words, conceal their desires behind feigned kindness, and weave plans that stand in opposition to my will. They assume you are unaware, believing you are defenseless, but they do not understand that you dwell under my divine protection. No harm shall come near you, for my angels encamp around you. I have secured the path you walk upon, and I will not permit the enemy's schemes to prevail. The adversary operates through people, through seemingly insignificant situations, through circumstances designed to appear harmless. He plants seeds of doubt, seeds of fear, seeds of anxiety, hoping that you will not discern his tactics. But I am bringing everything into the light. I am unveiling what has been concealed. Have you not sensed it? That uneasiness in your spirit? The sudden hesitations? The subtle discomfort that lingers without explanation? That is my voice within you, my child, cautioning you, preparing you, awakening you to the truth. There is a woman, one who has pretended to be for you, yet behind closed doors, she has spoken against you. She has smiled in your presence but has conspired in secrecy. She has aligned herself with those who do not seek your good, feeding them information about your life, your patterns, and your plans. But do not be troubled, my beloved. Her words will not bear fruit. Her schemes will crumble beneath her feet. She believes she operates in darkness, but I see all things. She assumes her actions are hidden, but I will bring them to light. Do not fear those who watch from the shadows, those who believe they can move against you undetected. I have placed a hedge of protection around you. I have decreed that no weapon forged against you shall prosper. What the enemy intended for evil, I will turn for your good. What was meant to bring you low, I will use to lift you higher. Their plans will unravel, and with your own eyes, you will witness my justice prevail. Now, my child, I need you to trust me. Stay close to me. Listen intently to my voice. Abide in my presence. The battle is not yours to fight. It is mine. I will deal with those who have schemed against you. I will bring low those who have exalted themselves against you. Your task is simply to stand firm, to trust, to pray, and to remain steadfast in faith. Tonight, my child, I will send you a sign. I will reveal something to you in a way that cannot be denied. Watch carefully. Be attentive. It may come through a conversation, through a sudden realization, through a dream that stirs your spirit. Do not dismiss it, for I, the Lord your God, am speaking to you. I am revealing what has been concealed. My beloved child, though the enemy persists in his schemes, he has already been defeated. His attempts to instill fear within you will not prevail. His efforts to disturb your peace will be brought to nothing. You are shielded. You are divinely protected. You have been set apart by my hand. No harm shall befall you. I am with you in every moment, in every step you take, in every breath you draw. I have gone before you, and I have established your future. Be at peace. Lift your voice in ceaseless prayer. Do not be afraid, for I am the Lord your God, and I will not permit the enemy to triumph over you. What they plotted shall be dismantled. What they conspired against you shall be overturned. Their darkness will be scattered by the brilliance of my light. And my child, you will stand in victory. If this message has touched your heart, take a step of faith today. Type, I am the chosen one in the comments. Like this video to declare your faith. Subscribe to the channel to receive more messages from God. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. My child, I am not finished with you yet. The best is yet to come. Hold on to my promise. Hold on to my word. Hold on to my love. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Amen.
Thank you so much for supporting our channel. If you agree with this video, type Amen. If you love God and you believe in Him, please share this video.